MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the first of a brief two-game set between the Falcons and the 66ers. Daniel Baca, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Bart Flash is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Settling in now, Joel Sloan. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch out, nothing doing. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Count now a ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate, Bruce Sanders. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 delivery. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Now the 2-0 home.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Here it is, the 3-0.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Sent on the ground out to second. And there are 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Jeffrey Bellamy.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeffrey Bellamy, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Brad Sanders will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Stepping in, Monty Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's set. Here it comes. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
The pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 pitch.
2-2 strikes.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Throw into second, and he's safe.
Man, I'm not sure what to make of this one. The ball was hit hard, but it looked routine. The only thing I can think of is maybe he lost it in the lights there. That's a tough break.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler Blackwell. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here comes the first pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Smith stands at second with no outs. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away, so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. McGee will be next. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
He's set. Here's the 3-2 right to him. And that's out number 1.
That is third. The second baseman, number 3.
Now at the plate, McGee. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. From the stretch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
1 pitch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Slow little roller to third. Gonna be a tough play. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 84.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, King, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2. King tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in, the switch hitter, Rodney Myers. He comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Rodney Myers.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Windup and the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Kohler moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
That is it. The shortstop, Kevin Root.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Root. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Stepping into the box, Josh Means will swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back onto you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
There's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Line towards center field. Cole is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, Taylor Battle.
Digging in now, Taylor Battle, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Exit back.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning of this season.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. He's set. The 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Here's the 1-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ben Kohler. Here comes the first pitch. Sanders is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty B. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
Swing, and he pops him up. Sanders in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Willie Cole, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1 and 2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2 and 2 now.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Ready with the 2 and 2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The catcher, JP.
So stepping in, J.P. Humphries. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now a throw and the runner back. Barton will come on now and run at first base following the injury. He waits. Now the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and a strike. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. One and one, here it comes.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
On the ground to second base. This could be two. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. To complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Cletus Barton will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Number 80, Cletus Barton.
Top of the third set to get underway. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Bart Flash. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Digging in, Joel Sloan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Seared down the first baseline. And this will get past him down the line at first. It's a fair ball. And he'll reach second now with one away.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Into the box now, Bruce Sanders, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 1-0 pitch. In there, now the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Thought he might have a chance to get in there safely when he got a good jump from second, but that was a good throw and a good tag to cut him down.
Third inning, no score to this point. And he misses 2-1. Popped him up. Humphreys waits on it, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Ty Watts. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year.
Yeah, he's been swinging it pretty well over the last 10 games or so. Well over 300, and he's someone to watch in this one here.
1-0 the count. Pitch on the way.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. Pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Daniel Baca, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Set to deliver on 2-1 to 2-2 now. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, you know AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
To the plate now, Monty Smith, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. This pitch is popped up. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, that's what Wheels can do for you, hero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Stepping in now, Tyler Blackwell fouled off. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And the runner back easily. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Bounce towards the second baseman. He's got to hurry, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, they got a nice little hitting streak going.
McGee is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. 1-0. Here it is.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
2 down, runners at first and second. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Got a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Here's a bouncer foul to the left side, and the count will move ahead now to 3-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. That nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. He's set. The 3-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. All set for the start of the 4th. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Jeffrey Bellamy.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is off the plate, up and away.
2-0.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Look like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Now here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Now batting, the second baseman, Rodney.
Into the box, Rodney Myers, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Fastball called for strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Nobody out, runner on first. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reined in. The second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Now back, the shortstop, Kevin Root.
Now to the plate, Kevin Root. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw. And even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out, and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
Ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter is going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
1-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off the second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it.
The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, and a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Into the box now, Josh Means, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
In now, Taylor Battle, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
In there, 3-1.
Count 3-1.
Two out with the man at first. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Sandlot leads this one 1-0. Leading off the inning, King, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 84.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Inside.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The 2-0 on the way. Is offered at and missed for the first strike.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Here now the 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Into the box, Ben Kohler comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Set and the pitch. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Now the pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Knee high, he barehands it. Got him.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cletus Barton.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Cletus Barton, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
At the plate, J.P. Humphries. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Manny. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Here's the 1-0. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time, now he can score a lot of different ways.
3-0 now.
3 balls, no strikes.
No doubt about this one. It's in there. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Men on third with 2 down. Lined hard to center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 1-1. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now. Working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
At the plate now, Ty Watts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now it's 2-0.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at-bat. Not much reason for it.
The 2-0 pitch.
Ball that time.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1 pitch comes with a fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Here comes the first pitch. Daniel Baca is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
2-1. Here it is. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Payoff pitch on its way. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And a relay home. And not in time as the run scores. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Into the box now, Monty Smith ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1.
Ball inside.
A curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 1-1. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. Oh, and it's off the foul ball in right for a home run. Three-run home run down the line in right, number 298 in his career. And it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game. Standing in now, Blackwell. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball well outside.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
This is line to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
To the plate now, McGee, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. The 1-1. Next pitch coming up here will make it an even 100 for the ball game. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. Line hard to the left side. Foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another one sent foul. Another full count pitch home. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But not before 5 cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 5-1. Sample will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Sample.
Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
So now to the plate, Bart Flash, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Joel Sloan will be next. Fouled away. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
In now, Joel Sloan, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. To the track, to the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now a 5-2 game.
See this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
At the plate, Bruce Sanders, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. No hits to this point. Behind now, 2-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2 balls and a strike to count. Hit back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Uranus is on top, 5-2. David Bass is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
David Bass.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, King.
Number 84.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The left fielder.
And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
First pitch on its way. And he pops it up. Root trying to get there. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cleveland Barker.
Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back. Another look to first. A dive, but he's back. Into the box now, Cletus Barton, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Standing in now, J.P. Humphries. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. A runner on first with 2 away. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. First, back in standing. As a look, now the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jeffrey Bellamy. He singled his last time up.
Jeffrey Bellamy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
That misses. 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Rodney Mize.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rodney Mize. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's inside.
A 1-0 delivery. In there, 1-1.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
1-2 now.
Count is 1-2.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Stepping in now, Kevin Root, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Pitch is popped up. King has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Ty Watts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
3-0 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed, 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
3-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The bat, the pitcher, Daniel Baca.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Daniel Baca, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Pitch on the way. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Monty Smith will stride in again, as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Now here's the pitch.
No, that's low.
5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Fouled away. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here it comes. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Josh Means, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Hit down the third baseline. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Into the box, Taylor Battle, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0 misses, ball 2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Dante Tracy comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Steve Rice will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. look, now the pitch. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
21.
None out, runners at first and second. Oh, he flubbed it. To second for one. Throw won't get him.
The center fielder, number 8, Bart Flash.
So striding forward now, Bart Flash. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball left outside.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Here it comes, 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired.
With the traditional Japanese Garage.
Clay Williams gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Ready for another chance, Tyler Blackwell.
For the 66ers, the right fielder, Tyler Blackwell.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's down.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Hot shot to third. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Now batter, number 3.
Striding in, McGee. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First pitch on its way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But this is foul for the first strike. Pitch on the way. Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Oh, and 2, here it comes.
One ball, 2 strikes. I got to count 2 and 2.
This one's flared off to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month. Now a throw over. And another throw over. And he'll get back in safely. To the plate now, King, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. So far this season, King is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
2-0 now. Three and 0 now. Ben Kohler waits on deck. Runner at first here, one man out. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Racing back the left fielder at the track. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a two-run shot to left center. Fourth home run for him on the season. And the lead is now 7-2.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
In now, Ben Kohler. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Now the 2-0.
That's ball three.
Cletus Barton will be next. The 3-0 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Stepping in, Cletus Barton, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Its way, the 0-1 pitch. A pitch out. The throw on a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing it back, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey.
1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target 1-2. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's 7-2. Hayden Norwood has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, Joel Sloan, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
And that's taken for strike one.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate, Bruce Sanders, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
One out, nobody on. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-1 home. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 299 in his career, as it's now a 7-3 game. So now to the plate, Jeffrey Bellamy. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Into the box now, Rodney Myers, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runners on first with one down. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Uranus leads it 7-3. Ready for another shot now. J.P. Humphries. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Outside.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Two-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike. Just low with the slider there. That's ball 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Now at the plate, Ty Watts. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Liner in there for a base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Theo Rice is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Dallas Phillips come on to pinch hit here, and if they don't walk him, he'll have a great RBI opportunity with runners at second and third and nobody out. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. For the current campaign, Phillips possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Here's the 0-2. Soft liner toward first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
The batter, the shortstop, Monty Smith.
At the plate, Monty Smith. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
First pitch on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. In comes the left fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now. So striding in, McGee. He's 1 for 4 for the game. set. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, McGee has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Into the box, King, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Fastball well outside. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 9th inning coming up. Uranus is out in front here, 9-3. Francisco Betancourt comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. At the plate, Kevin Root. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Comes set and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now back, catcher, Josh Means.
So coming to the plate, Josh Means. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Count even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted with that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-up. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping into the box, Taylor Battle. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a two-bagger.
Ellis Means will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and two away. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. 1 home run and 7 driven in. One pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down to 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Digging in once again, Bart Flash. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Flash is a batting line residing in the 230s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations. Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Throw on to first is in time to get him. And the 66ers have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. Uranus took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Daniel Baca earns his 5th winner of the year. Brad Sanders was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 9 runs, 12 hits. 1 error, they left 8 runners on base. For the visitors, 3 runs on 10 hits. 1 error, they left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.